Make jobs, but the stress is too much. Welcome to Ricky and Brenda's The Great Escape.
Hello channel. Welcome back to another video of The Great Escape. I'm Ricky. My lovely wife Brenda.
Hello.
And today is our second day here in Barcelona on a tour. We just got dropped off at the location. And how's the weather?
Cold.
It's cold. It sure is. They're saying it's 50 something. Maybe it's because we're on a hill. It feels super cold. We are going. We're just looking for a place to grab a bite. So yeah, we're just walking. We're going to this park called Park Güell, which is behind us. And you know, for the people from the hotel, I said, "Oh, today would be a great day to go because you're not gonna roast." Because the park, it's I guess what the stuff it's made of, when it's hot, it just makes it really, really hot. So today being, you know, a cooler day, they're saying it's a good day to go. So anyways, we're gonna grab a bite and keep sharing today's Great Escape adventures. See you on the next clip. Alright, so we had breakfast. We
Found a nice cafe. So if you're like us, if we thought next to the park there was going to be a lot of places to have breakfast,
not here.
maybe, I don't know if this was because of the time. Maybe later on today there'll be stuff open, but we didn't find anything. We had to go
Yeah,
down
I was getting a little worried.
we have to go all the way down to the main road. But we found a nice cafe.
Yeah, it's good.
Super, yeah, and really good.
So at the hotel for breakfast would have been $23 per person. Yeah, you do
breakfast
get
buffet.
Yeah.
But we're not big breakfast eaters,
No. So here, how much was it?
it was $9 for two
Cortaditos.
and croissant sandwiches.
They were
So
good.
ham, cheese sandwiches too, and
And a bottle of water.
a bottle of water.
Yeah, all that for $9 versus 40, almost 50 bucks.
We're out of
But
breakfast. We're like, one
there's
is
a-
cold, and two, we're going up a hill, which we're
Yeah.
used to the hills, but I
This
don't know.
one
I
is
guess
long.
when it's cold, you flip the camera so you can see.
yeah.
It's more steep. That's what it is.
But the one thing I wanted to mention was that there is a lot of places here to eat.
Yeah.
A lot of coffee places, but they were closed. So I don't know what coffee place is closed in the morning.
Well, because they probably open at 10, like everybody else. So they
But there
start at
was
10.
one around here that said it opened at 9, and it's 9:05, and we're standing in front, and everything was closed. So maybe their 9, it's whenever they feel like it. But again, we're just burning the calories of the croissants we ate, I guess. But yeah, we're going up the park, again called Park Güell. It's in a hill, or on a hill. And at the hotel, when I went to ask for a taxi. So they said, "Where you going?" I forgot the name of the park, and I said, "Well, I think it's Park Güell." And they all started laughing because Guay here in Spain means like,
Neat.
yeah, like neat, or oh, that's, you know, that's, I don't know,
Cool.
that's cool, yeah, that kind of thing. So they all started laughing and said, "Yeah, it is a Guay park," but it's actually called Güell. I was close, you know, close, but anyways, in about 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh, see, now it's open.
Oh yeah, now of course after we ate.
Oh no, that's a different one.
Oh.
That's the one in front of the.
I'm gonna flip the camera so you guys can see.
But all the shops open at 10, I think, or
It's not
is
10
it 10
yet,
or
no.
9:30 maybe. I don't know. They open whenever they want.
Yeah, because it was the one on the online it said at 9. I know this place was open when we came by earlier, but we didn't want that for breakfast. When we first came to Spain, I thought having churros for breakfast was, I thought, you know, because, you know, I'm used to your typical, right? Eggs, hash brown, toast.
They're not big on breakfast. I mean,
Definitely
they do
not.
tostada.
Definitely not churros. I thought that was just.
Oh, I love.
But we
Look,
all-
there's
everybody knows
a
that.
$1 beer and sangria.
Check it out.
Get a beer or a sangria, which is everybody knows sangria is for $1.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought the churro thing was weird for breakfast, but not anymore. Actually, you get used to it. Like I wouldn't. Like I'm
Hot
okay.
chocolate right
Yeah,
now.
I'm okay having that for breakfast. In fact, what I'm getting used to not having anymore is the typical egg,
The big
the
breakfast.
big breakfast. I haven't had that since. Although there are places like the football cafe we go to, they do offer it, and I've had it. But don't expect your bacon here to be crispy. If you like Brenda, who likes the bacon crispy, I mean, you may ask for it and you may get it. I'm not sure, but the few times I've ordered bacon, it's just not crispy. So we're standing in front of the place where we're going to be meeting with the tour guide. So I'll video a little bit of it. You know, I'm not big on videoing the tours because they make you wear one of these and you guys are not going to be able to hear. And it's not like I'm going to remember the stuff to put it on screen. So I'll just video a little bit of the park so that you guys have an idea of what it looks like. And that's it. And then we'll keep recording throughout the day. Alright, see you in the next clip.
Equipo, cómo no, iniciaremos una breve descripción del arquitecto del Park Güell, quien fue considerado como el mejor arquitecto de Barcelona, el señor Antoni Gaudí. El señor Antoni Gaudí no nació en Barcelona, en 1868, cuando contaba con 26 años. No obstante, antes de recibir el diploma, el profesorado expresaría delante de todos los asistentes, como estudiantes a la vez, pues hoy no sabemos si le estamos entregando el diploma a un genio o a un loco, hombre loco. El tiempo nos lo dirá. Sepan ustedes que aparte de ser considerado un mal estudiante a los inicios, a él se le... All these properties were owned by the Güell family, right, designed by Antoni Gaudí. Please follow me. Síganme por aquí porque les salen de sus obras. Nosotros aquí en Cataluña conocemos esta técnica como trencadís, sería un poco como un delito en castellano. Y la razón por la cual utilizamos esta técnica es el porque es completamente nuevo. Hay algunas partes del Park Güell que por supuesto, así como desde ya, han sido renovadas. Esto era como para los automóviles de la vida, ¿de acuerdo? And if you look to the left side, on the bottom, you can see as well the drainage system you'll see everywhere is our Park Güell. Fíjense bien, además tenemos como no, el sistema de drenaje cuando llueve en Barcelona simplemente. about this architecture, they talk about the beauty of architecture. It's not just art, it's beautiful. On the sun and two more things here. Now that we're here, you can imagine 60 rather costly that this project is never succeed, never, right? Equipo, fíjense bien por qué después en el hospital, en junio de 1926.
So that building over there is the Sagrada Familia. I'm gonna flip it around so that you can, I'm gonna point it out. That building way out there, which we're gonna be visiting next, so we'll see it from up close. So just to share a little bit of what's happening here with the tour. Basically, this whole Güell Park, or Park Güell, it was intended to be like a community, almost like a luxury private community. It was not a park. It was intended to be the city of garden. Basically, it's from what she's saying, the architect, along with the guy who funded all this whole construction, they were inspired by a movement that was happening in England. It was called the Garden City movement, and that's what inspired this here. But she's saying that it never took off mainly because it was isolated, it was too far, there was nothing here, and this is mid to late 19th century, so a lot of the rich people of the time, none of them were interested in living all the way out here so secluded, where they were just not going to be able to, expose their wealth or show off their wealth just because they were too far. So eventually the city ended up buying the property in early 1900, and then they turned it into what it is today, public park, which is, in a nutshell, that's the story behind this whole Güell Park. And a lot of the construction is made with broken ceramic. The architect, he was into nature, and because of broken tiles or ceramic, you can, it takes any shape, right? Because it's little pieces, you can make any shapes, and that's most of his creation. It's all in different shapes because his whole thing was to mimic nature, and everything has a purpose. Everything that he designed, it has a practical purpose. So it's not just for looks, but it also has a function for the most part, or a meaning. He was very Catholic, so there's a lot of Catholic symbolic things. And yeah, everything it's either that or it's just functional. It had several functions throughout the park, or throughout the place. And Antoni Gaudí was the architect or designer of this whole place. And then the guy who funded, which was a businessman, last name Güell. So those are the two main characters of this whole thing.
Right here. Para todos, les espero aquí y continuamos.
So for example, we can see here drainage. So that's a function not just for looks, but it's a drainage system that all that water goes into the garden. So on, you'll see that a lot throughout the park. So we can see the Sagrada Familia structure way out there, which I pointed earlier, but it's way over there. See if I can zoom in a little bit. But again, we're going to be there later on today. We'll get to see more of it at that point.
Looking on the right side, and look at them precisely, because they will look like a seashells, like open clams, right? Like being under the sea, especially if you look here at the top, here at the entrance, like a marine grotto, right? By looking at the door, this is like a butterfly. Can you see the door? It's open wings. Yeah. This is all about the nature in Gaudí's architecture. Remember, equipo, vamos a tirarnos bien.
So that was the tour of the Park Güell. No Guay. It was a Guay park, yes. It was fun. Any thoughts? Anything you want to share?
It was nice. Just picturing what it was meant for. I told Ricky that would have been perfect for him.
She kept
It's like-
asking, will you live here? Will you live with all these people?
Because it was meant with 60 houses in this whole, like you wouldn't have to leave. They had the marketplace, gathering place, all those gardens, trees.
It seems like they were way ahead of their time.
Yeah.
They're, think about all, especially in the States, but here in Europe, even more so. It's just that in the States, you know, we're used to the complex, right? Where you have, I mean, we lived in, for example, in Vero Beach, we lived in a community called Point West. That was the same concept. They wanted to have their own shop, their own school, their own hospital, and they kind of have some of that, but some of it.
It's not like here. Like this is like humongous for just 60 houses,
Yeah.
and there were palaces though, and that
Yeah.
because it was meant for rich,
But
the
just
powerful rich people. But it's like a fairy tale in there.
yeah,
It's like a fairy tale. It's so beautiful.
the design of it reminds me a little bit of Dr. Seuss. She's like, I don't know about that, but you know, I don't know. That's just the way my vision saw it. But it's very unique. He had a very. She was saying the tour guide that when he went to architect school, he was failed a couple of times. He was misunderstood. He was considered a bad student until he met the Güell guy. I forgot his first name, but he was like the money guy. Who saw his vision, who understood his way of doing things, and changed his life. That's what she said, and sure did. I mean, this failed as the original project. It failed. It was never. They never fulfilled because without the
They've only
people,
built one house.
What?
One family bought a house, and it's still there, way up there. They're
secluded.
yeah, because they're very private. They don't want.
They don't want anybody to know about them. I think it's called the
But
Frio,
I-
the Fria
I-
family or something. Fria.
I thought it was with an I don't know. But it's that was she said that was the only family that believed in his vision, so they bought it.
And
Yeah.
his dad bought the model house. And his dad moved there with his granddaughter, and they lived there for 6 years. And then he moved in with them, and he actually lived there for 20 years. So she said it's the only house anywhere that's considered, what's his name, Antoni what? I said his name earlier. I'll write it here on the screen, but this is the only, to be considered the only house that he lived in, because although he made a lot of money and stuff, but he was very humble, and he donated everything. She was saying, like
For the project the Sagrada Familia.
he donated to the
Right.
to the
Yeah,
need.
so like the architectures of the building, it's really pretty, but she said he lived a very humble life. So when you go inside, it's very, very simple, minimalist.
Yeah, he didn't own a car or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was very interesting. You know, it's again called Park Güell.
Beautiful. It's a must see. We could have stayed longer to explore more. It's humongous. So we only saw like the highlights of it.
Yeah.
But we have another tour in a little bit, so we want to eat something before. But it's huge. I mean, you could be there a whole entire day
Yeah.
and enjoy it.
Yeah. What was the ticket admission? Do you know? But you can look it up. You know, if you
Not much.
yeah, if you're ever in Barcelona and you're looking for stuff to do, Park Güell, it's a must. And of course, everybody
The
says the same.
Sagrada Familia.
Sagrada Familia is like the number one thing you have to see, which we're gonna see later on today. So hope that you liked this video. It's part of the Escape Barcelona.
He
So,
also did he was very religious, which is not.
yeah.
So he put that into what he created. So
Yeah.
you're gonna see a lot of the three for the Trinity, right?
Yeah. I mentioned some
The,
of that.
the Father,
earlier.
Son, the Holy Spirit, and then like the stairs, it's certain numbers.
Yeah, there was
like
a set of stairs next to the fountain that was 11 each, so times 3 is 33, which is the age that Jesus died on the cross.
And then they had the rosary. They had like those balls that
100.
represented the rosaries.
You said
there was
150.
well, because there was three rosaries
Oh,
for the
50.
3, and then each one. So, and it's all representative, and so everything he did, he
Yeah, he had a meaning.
incorporated
Yeah.
the religion into it too.
Yeah, so it either had a religious meaning or had a function. You know, it was not just for looks.
And it was on everything. His main architecture was based on nature. So you see a lot of things is like nature, like a form of a tree, the form of the ocean, which I thought was neat.
Yeah.
So it's very special.
Yeah, very.
Like I said, it's like a fairy tale.
To be able to, not that again, only a couple of families lived in here, but if back then, it's just that the surrounding areas back then there was nothing here, so
It was a bad location.
yeah. But it sits on a mountain. So it's the only mountain in this area overlooking at the whole Barcelona.
But it's like Ricky said, it's like he was ahead of his time.
Yeah, way
ahead of his time. Because now,
I mean,
it's so built up, and this is on the very top, so it's
so those people
it's perfect.
So those people who didn't do it missed out. Because we wouldn't be able to enjoy it as a park because it would have been a private residency.
Right.
But those people would have been sitting nice and sweet, overlooking at the whole city of Barcelona. But hey, at least that came out of it, that we can all enjoy it. And it's making a ton of money, I'm sure, because the admission, whatever that admission is, I'm sure that they making a ton of money. But anyways, again, we just hope you enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, for hanging out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you, or I guess you'll see the next video as we continue exploring Barcelona. So until the next one.
Bye.
See ya.
The year 500 before the birth of the Christ, I came to this land as a man of God. They welcomed me. I was sick, and they cared for me. I was fed and made strong again.
The hospitality and overwhelming love, it humbles me. I'm grateful to be here.
Thank you.
Friend, a gift from our heart.
Smells wonderful. Thank you.
Taste it.
That's incredible.
These flowers are for you.
They're beautiful. I'm honored.
Then you are truly one of us tonight.
This is the day I may walk beside you, brother. Your kindness humbles me and reminds me of the Creator's goodness.
Your heart is open, and you honor our land.
Years ago, I arrived a stranger. Tonight, I stand among family. From my heart,
You are one of us now, brother.
our home is yours.
Thank you for all you've done for me. May God the Creator bless you, protect you, and your land forever.